Hey guys, SpacePiggu here, and today I am doing another watercolour. Yeah, I thought it might be fun because, I've got my nice new watercolour set, as you can see, and I'm just enjoying playing around with it. So, yeah. So I guess the idea for this was somewhat similar to Tuesday's video. I'll be honest, I've not been the most inspired person recently, but I'm back to uni soon, so hopefully I will have more brain stuff happening, and I'll be thinking a bit more, and I'll be doing a bit more, and it'll just keep me slightly more occupied. So yeah, hopefully that will be the case, but yeah. I decided I wanted to mess around with my yellows and oranges a little bit since I've suddenly got yellows and oranges, and I thought that would be fun. Sorry, just shifting about a little. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of editing done in this video either because it wasn't the longest speed paint type thing. It didn't take me ages, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah. As you can see, I've got like a little spray bottle as well. I use that to spray my watercolours, which is not my idea, but it is a thing that I heard was helpful, and it is really helpful actually. It's a good way to get some nice bright colours without having to, dig your paintbrush into them and make kind of a mess. But yeah. I mixed up this very light skin tone. I ended up diluting it a lot as well because I wasn't a big fan of how it turned out. But yeah, I do keep the skin quite pale, which we'll pretend was a stylistic choice. But yeah, I do add blush and stuff, so she's not completely blank looking, although I probably should have added some more shading to her neck and so on, but I didn't, so it happens. But yeah, for quite a while actually the eyes look a little bit crazy because I just don't fill them in, is pretty much the whole reason that looks a bit mad. You might see my head lean into shot a few times as well. I'm still very much trying to get used to my new filming setup. As you may or may not be aware, I recently moved because student housing, yay, but I'm in a much nicer place than I was before, so that's good. But yeah, I recently moved. The desk is much narrower than the last desk I had. The last two desks I've been using, in fact. So I've had to shift everything around a little bit. I'm currently working usually on a diagonal, which I'm sure you can imagine is not super easy. But yeah, as you can see, I'm painting the lips. I end up going over them with orange because as much as I like the kind of pinky reddish shade I got, I thought it would be fun to have it orange, basically, is the reasoning for that. Yeah. I'm sorry if any of my commentary feels a bit weird or stunted or anything, by the way. I don't know if it actually is. I haven't listened back to it yet, obviously, but I don't know. It feels like I'm stopping and starting and pausing and going on a bit weirdly, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not, maybe I am. Who knows? Hopefully it's pretty okay to you guys though. So yeah, I decided to use brown watercolour to outline everything because I didn't want to use black. I thought that would be too harsh, although I do have some ideas for maybe doing something with black line art and then just some bursts of colour, but not painting the entire thing. I don't know. If you would be at all interested in seeing something like that, feel free to let me know. Yeah, but I didn't want it to be too harsh this time, especially with the yellow and all of the warm tones that were going on, although I do want to play with my cooler tone colours more. But this one was warm colours, so I didn't want to throw that off and make it weird or anything with black. Yeah, I add a little bit of red into the eyes, just to make it a bit more interesting. The eyes ended up getting way too watery, actually, and there's the orange lips I was talking about. But yeah, I quite like how it turned out still. But yeah. Getting eyebrows even is not something I'm very good at in initial drawings. I always end up with one that looks reasonable and one that's just way too far over. I don't know what it is. Here I'm adding some extra blushing, and as you can see I ended up with a little dot on the end of the nose that just wouldn't go away no matter what I did, so that sucked. I also added a little bit of orange, but yeah, it happens. So I just mess around with the colours and use the tissue and yeah, just messing around really, having fun and all that. Yep, going over the lines around the eyes. Sorry if you can hear me shifting about more. Yeah, I guess we're slowly getting towards the end of the video now. So I guess I can do my whole spiel of thank you very, very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, I would very much appreciate it if you were to like or comment or even subscribe, or just check out more of my videos. Obviously you guys probably know how to find my channel from here. But yeah, if you would like to do that, that would be very much appreciated. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and it wasn't too weird and rambly, and yeah, thank you very, very much for watching, and goodbye.